Okay, so once you turn on JFK, there'll be two lights. I already passed the first light. This is the second light. At this point, you can see the sign for the airport. We're actually officially at the airport. And you can see to the right, this is where you have the parking lot if you want to park off airport and catch a bus to the terminal. But we're not going to do that. You shouldn't do that. See, this guy's turning to go there right now. Alright, so this is going to be a 2-lane road. Actually, it's 3 now, but it's going to merge into 2. So we're going to stick on the right side. You can see all these idiots drive slow because they have no idea where the hell they're going. Probably just going to be like you. Alright, now we're going to start looking at the airport sign. So you can see the signs coming up. And we're wanting Terminal E. C and E are together. So it's going to be all right until the very end. We'll do left. So for the most part, it's going to be this 2-lane until we get up to the closer, and then it'll split off. A and B will go to the left, C and E will go to the right. That's why we're going to stay to the right. When you go, it'll be this dark as well, because basically you're catching the same flight that I'm catching right now. I'm going to record this all the way up until the parking garage and tell you exactly where to go park. You just got to remember the way to get out. Okay, we're coming up to where the road splits, so you can see there's another lane to the right and another one to the left. So just go to the right, far right lane, and the road just split, and we are headed to C and E right now. The reason it's different is that A and B are in a different terminal. It's like a completely different building. It's a sharp turn right here. Whereas C and E, they're in the same building. It's a long walk, but it's the same building, so you can go from C to E walking. You don't have to take a train or a bus or anything. There's another sharp turn. Alright, so far I've stayed on the right lane. And we're going to keep staying on the right and going to C and E. At some point up here, the terminals are going to be on our left, so we got to cut over, but not yet. You can see it's still 4 lanes right now. We're going to wait till it turns into 2 lanes, and then we'll cut over. Actually, we can cut over now. So you can see the road split again. Part of it goes left, and then we're going to go to the right. So let's go ahead, and once you get to this point, then go ahead and go to the left lane. Because that means the terminal's coming up, and it's going to be a big turn to the left. And usually I don't get on this lane this early, but I didn't want to scare you. You should probably do this. Everybody's slow in this lane, so I like to speed by like that SUV just did, and then cut over later. But just stay here to play it safe. You're going to have, this is a 2-lane, you're going to see cars coming from the right that are going to merge into ours, so this is going to go back to a 4-lane. Just stay on the far left. And we're coming up to the terminal, so be prepared to brake, because these are where the idiots just all of a sudden brake and stop. Alright, we're coming up to the terminal, so Terminal E is first, and then Terminal C. I'm going to have you park in Terminal E, so I'll park there this morning as well. You can see the signs up there. So Terminal E is your very first one. I'm going to turn the blinker. The very first one is Terminal E, and then you park right away. You can see this is where the international arrival and parking. So it's right here. I'm going to turn into here, and then immediately go straight. You see where everybody else is going? I'm gonna go straight because this is where the parking is. It would be, you could have missed that easily if you didn't know. All right, I'm gonna come down here. You got 2 lanes. We're gonna go get our ticket now. So just pull up. Get your ticket. Just keep it in the car. All right. We're gonna go up, and I always like to park on the 5th floor, although it tells you right now there's only 1 parking space on the 5th floor. Nice. If that doesn't work, I'll go to the 6th. I just like to go up higher because it more parking spaces. It looked like 5 had only 1 floor, so 5 had 1 parking space. See, so that was an entrance, although it says do not enter. All right, well, coming up, you can see the sign says level 3. So we want to go up to 6. That's level 4. Be careful, these spots are very tight. Look at this. 5 says it's full. Nice. Very tight spaces, so go slow. Okay, here's 6 right here. All right, this turn is real tight, so be careful. Okay, you gotta wait till the arm to lift. All right, now here's an important thing. Use a specific place you want to park. So as soon as you come in here and take a left, you'll see 2 elevators on your right. You want to park next to the 2nd elevator. Again, this all helps you to remember where you came from. So you'll notice here, this is the elevator number 1, and then the very next one is elevator number 2. And I'm gonna find a parking space somewhere around here. Oh, I got one right there. Or you could have turned down that way, but I'm gonna park right here.